From the top of the key, the 3 villain. Been on in the game as long as he can really swing. Turn the corner spinning, bust that ass and get up. Dust off the mask, whoever laugh, give him a head up. He got jumped, it pumped his adrenaline. He said it made him tougher than a bump of raw medicine. To write all night.
Guys, what is up? Welcome to another episode of Maximilian Must Know. It's going to be another video sponsored by Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. You guys already know how much respect I have for this really wonderful artisan shaving house. There are some great new products that Doug has released since our last video. He did a soap for shaving brushes. He did the DOC Evolution stainless steel safety razor, which is really a high-end razor that's getting nothing but rave reviews. The Bakelite, which I reviewed and loved, now comes in a gorgeous oxblood color. And of course, the amazing Sundown, which we talked about last time we spoke. And I believe for St. Patrick's Day, there's going to be a couple of interesting sort of Irish-themed soaps coming out. Perhaps one's going to be a riff on Green Irish Tweed and another on the popular Irish Spring soap. So definitely stay tuned for those. The products we're going to be talking about today our after-shaving soap called Ceylon Tease. And I believe that's a play on word, right? Because Ceylon tea is a type of tea, and this is called Ceylon Tease. There's an aftershave and a soap. Before I describe these for you and give you my take, let's talk pricing on these items. Both the soap and aftershaves are available either mentholated or not. The soap will cost you $14.95 either way, and the aftershave will run you $25. Now, there are also combo packs available. Either soap and the aftershave will run you $36, or you can get both soaps and the aftershave for $49. This is the soap-averse. First, I'll show you guys. I was sent the mentholated version, show you guys what you look like. It is that Crown King formula. So if you guys have ever used one of these before, you know, no need to talk about performance. They're absolutely perfect. And so what Douglas did to describe this one is said, with the huge success of our seasonal classic black tea, I thought I needed to create a new tea scent to offer year-round, and Ceylon it was. There is something seductive about Ceylon, full-bodied, flirtatious, and sensual without trying. In short, a tease. Pair with any one of these Ceylon Tease products here. Our CK High Butter formula is loaded with high quality ingredients, giving you the closest shave and leaving your post-shave skin feeling smooth and soft. Aside from the kokum, shea, and cocoa butters, you will find avocado oil, the ultimate cocktail of skin food. No tallow or lanolin in this either. As far as the aftershave goes, same sort of vibe on this one. Show you guys what it looks like. This is not the mentholated version. You've got alcohol, rose hydrosol, fragrance aloe, hedione, organic black tea extract, glycerin, and alum. So that's sort of what you got there. So these are really, really good. These really do last a really long amount of time. The aftershave contains real organic black tea extract, which is a natural inflammatory, and then Doug added hedione into it. And what Doug described hedione is something that's long been debated, that is sent to contain pheromones, which, you know, people sort of give off to attract the opposite sex. So whether that's true or not, who knows, but hedione is in this one, and real black tea extract is in this one as well. So as far as my take on these, so as far as the soap goes, again, excellent performer. I don't love mentholated soap, so, you know, I guess I would have rather tried the original, but either way, great performer, smells great, really sort of refined, simple smelling. To me, it's not super tea-like. I get way more jasmine, and I think that's because of hedione. And what hedione is, because I'm sure many of you guys who aren't really fragrance geeks might not know, is it's a aroma chemical that was developed, I believe, 50, 60 years ago. And it was really first used by a perfumer named Edmond Rantisco when he made a really famous fragrance called Dior's Eau Sauvage. Not the Sauvage that Johnny Depp does, the original Eau Sauvage. And that used a huge overdose of hedione. And hedione is this gorgeous, sort of fresh, jasmine-y note. Don't think overpoweringly floral, because it sort of smells more like a combination of very faint jasmine and sea air. It's sort of one of these things like ISO Super and Ambroxan, where you might not be able to smell it, but people around you will be able to smell it for quite some time. And it really helps to accentuate other notes in fragrances. Like, this is going to help the black tea come out more on your skin, and some of the other notes Doug used in this one. It's just a really pleasant material that has tremendous tenacity in terms of staying power, and you can really smell it in this aftershave, because I actually do. For those of you who don't know, I'm starting to make my own fragrances, and I do have some natural raw Hedione undiluted, and you can really smell it in here. So I'm sure Doug used a really good deal of it in here, and it's a beautiful material which gives this the freshness of the fragrance and some of the power it has. It's a really long-lasting scent, and I want to tell you a story about that. The day that I tested this, I work for a nonprofit doing sales there, basically training people how to fundraise. And sometimes we'll take trips and sort of see some of the agencies that we fund. And the day that we went to this agency, I forgot to put a cologne on. I just shaved and I tested this guy out, the Ceylon Tease. And I was like, oh man, I don't have a cologne on. I just love to wear fragrances. And I have to be honest with you guys, it's no joke, this lasted me till I got home. I left my house about 9 o'clock in the morning, and I got home about 7:30, and it was there all day. People commented, said I smelled really good. I don't get that performance out of a lot of eau de toilette, sometimes even eau de parfums that I wear. So this is a really long-lasting, really appealing aftershave and shaving soap. They're both simple, clean, and they have a really nice character to them. And I think that Hedione is a great additive to the black tea. As always, these are beastly performers, but the Hedione gives it a little bit of that je ne sais quoi that makes these really, really special. So I would definitely check these up. The prices are really good for these, and I definitely like these. If it was up to me, I would tell you guys to go with the unmentholated, just because I think you really want to smell the quality of these, and sometimes the mentholated can make that harder. I mean, if you love mentholated stuff, that's your thing, you know what you're doing. But for someone who just wants to sort of smell the fragrance and learn about fragrances, I would personally go on mentholated. So yep, that's my sort of take on Ceylon Tease. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. We'll be back doing more of these, of course. I want to thank Doug for letting me check these out. If there's something you'd like to see that PAA has on their site to hear me talk about because you're interested in, leave a comment, and maybe I can work that out with Doug. But again, I want to thank Doug for letting me check these out. I want to thank you guys for watching the video. Go to the website, check some stuff out, make some purchases. Let me know if you have any questions. Without doubt, they are my premier wet shaving company, so I highly can't recommend these products enough, and the people that are behind them. So thank you guys. I will see you later this week with more videos. Obviously, my name is Maximilian.
To write all night long, the hourglass is still slow. Flow from hellborn to free power like Lil Cole. And still owe bills, pay dues forever. Slave use when it comes to who's more cleverer.